Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So today I want to talk about something that is very important and I feel like not enough people are talking about. There's so much stigma that is attached to mental illness because I think people are still ashamed of talking about it. People are still ashamed to admit that they have a mental illness. And I think this is a big problem because it's basically an illness that you can't really see. So I feel like that's why it's harder for people to acknowledge and seek help. There's still this perception among the public that these people who have mental illnesses are just seeking attention, they're making stuff up. And my younger sister is also clinically diagnosed with OCD. So I actually feel really guilty, because years ago I really didn't know anything about mental illness, and I always felt like she was being weak. I thought that I always questioned why is she like this, because I was ignorant at that time. I didn't have any knowledge of mental illness. After my sister was diagnosed, only then I think me and my family members, we learned more about mental health. We feel that we need to talk about it more openly, because once we started talking about it openly and sharing it with on social media, we found out that many other people or other friends or families, they opened up and they told us that they are also struggling with mental illness. So it's not something that you should be ashamed of. It's something that we should be regularly talking about, because it creates a safe space for people to share their experiences, to start acknowledging. Because when people acknowledge the problem, when they start seeking help, they can start to heal, or at least start to manage their conditions better. That's why I feel like it's really important for us to break the stigma, because there's this really ridiculous stigma who have really weak iman. That's like the most absurd thing you can say to someone who is struggling with mental illness. When they're having depression, or they're feeling anxiety or any kind of emotion, we need to know that it's not something they can just snap out of. Like us normal people, we can, when we're feeling down, we have the coping mechanism to snap out of it, or do something that can make us feel better again. But usually people with mental illness, they can't do that. We have to understand that it's not something that they can control. It's something in their brain that doesn't function normally like normal people do. So my sister, she went through a lot of phases in her life where especially before she was diagnosed, none of us really understood her. She didn't really quite fit in with the friends. She always had these breakdowns, and we really didn't understand her because she didn't know she had a mental illness. And it was actually tough, because especially on her, because I think we didn't help at all, in dealing with her mental illness, and probably made it worse sometimes, like giving her the wrong advice, or just telling her to toughen up, or just don't think about it, stuff like that. So at one point, you know, she went through a phase where she went through a lot of phases where she was suicidal, and that was the most heartbreaking for me personally, because there's nothing more heartbreaking than to see someone you love, you know, try to take their life. So that's why I feel like it's really important for us to talk about these things, because it's very difficult. Sorry. I hope that, you know, we can be better listeners. We can, you know, have more empathy when people are sharing their feelings. Just ask people how they're doing, because you never know what people are going through. So if you feel like you have tendencies, you know, suicidal thoughts, anxiety, or any kind of feelings that you feel you've been struggling for so long, I think you should talk to somebody, you know, talk to somebody you trust, or seek professional help. I'll list down below some of the places that you can go to, and also organizations that you can call or reach out to. Okay, I'll try to list all the ones that I know below. Yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. I hope this video was in a way beneficial to you. To everyone who's watching this video, please remember to always love yourself. Okay, remember that you matter and that you're not alone. Bye.